This is Xolo.
I would describe Xolo as a local Phoenix Mexican restaurant that specializes in Mexican food, specifically from central southern Mexico. My partner's family is from the region Guanajuato, Mexico, which is near central Mexico City. All the recipes that you're going to find here are meals that come from his family, meals that he grew up having. So our spices are going to come from green salsas, which are more southern, as opposed to the red salsas that are more northern Mexico. So here at Xolo, people can find a wide variety of items. We have tacos, burritos, enchiladas, and some good desserts as well. Everything that we make is from scratch, and one of those items, one of our most popular items, is going to be our Suiza sauce. It is going to be our tomatillo green salsa that is cooked in with our fresh scratch-made jalapeno cream cheese, fresh Monterey Jack cheese, as well as a Mexican crema that you can put on anything. Cocktails here at Xolo we obviously have your margarita. We don't use a margarita mix, it's all made here in-house. We also have beer, we have wines. I would describe Xolo as cozy, welcoming, and inviting. So Xolo is short for Xoloitzcuintle, which is the Mexican hairless dog. My partner and I just love those dogs. When we were trying to decide a name, we thought, what a cool idea. We want our guests to feel like they were welcome into our home and they had a meal at our home and that they're welcome back anytime.
So Jenny, how'd you find this restaurant? How'd you find Xolo?
You know, after Mass, we usually go get Mexican food, and we're like, why don't we just try this place that we saw kind of up at 7th Street and
So
Centerburg?
random like that?
Yeah, it was like, well, let's just go try that place, and that's how we found it.
You went back and you love this place.
Yes, and so I am a 7th generation native Houstonian, and so that means Tex-Mex, Tex-Mex, Tex-Mex. So I typically don't like to eat any sort of Americanized Mexican food in Arizona because I'm always like, this isn't right. This doesn't taste good. I don't like this.
You get a little judgy, don't you?
Oh, big time. And so what's nice about Xolo is that it has some things that are very approachable to the American palate, but the way that they cook it really brings the flavor of Mexico because it's the really layered, delicate flavors that you pick out sort of one at a time.
What did you have for appetizer?
I had the Suiza dip, and that is, I think, their answer to queso. So it's cheesy, it's ooey, gooey, it's hot, and then it has a little bit of spice, so it's really delicious.
I'm so hungry right now. You had it too?
It's really
All
good.
right, Emily, so what did you have? What else did you have?
Well, at first I want to tell you about the Suiza dip. My mom took it home because it's like a dinner bowl size, and she called me the next morning and said it spilled all over the inside of the bag, and I scraped the bag.
Nice.
Good for her. Waste
That is
not,
the
want
best.
not.
That's Mom. I love Mom.
Then we had mini chimneys, which they, roll right there and then fry. So they were really good.
I did the elote, the elote dip, and it just even the chips and salsa. It was fresh. The salsa you could, taste was more than likely made in house because you can't find that in the grocery store.
No, you cannot.
And the chips were fresh, crispy. It was definitely a mix of they had cilantro and corn, and just the ingredients you could tell.
Yeah.
Were
totally
very
from
fresh.
scratch cooking.
Absolutely.
What did you have for entree?
We did the carne asada fried burrito, and it had the fries inside the burrito. And the carne asada was so juicy and so fresh, and you could tell that it was cooked, just perfectly. And it just, I couldn't, every time I go for a bite, oh my God, this is so good.
It
You
is
just want to
true.
go for
And Jenny, you're nodding your head.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
that's what
the carne
meats.
asada is just out of this world.
And then I did and then we shared the other burrito my friend got was the chili relleno burrito.
Ooh.
And when I say, because I love chili rellenos, that's Mexican food. It's
I do.
proper Mexican food. Yeah, it was wrapped in the burrito, and you just could tell, you could taste how the flavors were just bursting out of.
I'm going
the
there next
burrito.
with that.
Yeah.
Jenny, what did you have for an entree?
I had the hard shell carne asada taco, and so it's like everything that you want in something that's craveable and yummy and delicious. So did that, and then I also did the chicken enchiladas, like Christmas style. Delicious shredded chicken inside with the green tomatillo and the red guajillo chili sauces. Both delicious, nice spice, and it's that great spice where it's like, okay, it's spicy,
want more.
then it's like, oh, now I have spice back here,
Yeah.
and so you're really able to savor because your palate's not blown out.
It isn't, and the tartness of that tomatillo sauce was great.
Yes.
I did that. I did actually quite a bit of food. It was really good.
It is.
Emily, what'd you have?
I had the chicken enchiladas Christmas style as well, and they have a lot of sauce as well. You know, when you want a lot of enchilada sauce.
Yes.
And so they had like it in the middle, separated between this like fresh lettuce and a little salsa, and then it was like a lot of sauce on both sides.
Yeah.
And so I appreciated that. And then we had the chili relleno.
Yes, chili
Yes.
rellenos.
And we were gonna get a burrito, and so I saw that they came with a side of the tortillas, and so I really love it when they make the fresh tortillas. So I was like, let's get that. So we did.
Okay, drinks. I know you don't like to talk about drinks at all, but Emily, if you could.
I just want to say happy hour all day when we
Wow.
went. So Tuesdays, they say online that it's happy hour all day. We went Wednesday. And I was like, darn, it's not happy hour all day. And she's like, yes, it is. And I was like, okay. So they had like margarita. So I had a house margarita.
I did the Phoenix margarita, which was the spicy pepper vodka with the jalapenos and stuff. That's what I like, is was like jalapenos and cilantro. So the jalapenos obviously make it spicy, and then the cilantro cools it down.
Yeah.
So you have that refreshing.
With that herbal dimension.
Yeah,
like
it's that your tongue's like, what's going on? But it was really good.
So you had a margarita, I believe.
Of course.
And was it? I know you and I did the no sweet thing. How'd they do?
Excellent. So,
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
to me, and because I will try basically every margarita in town, and this, honestly, best price value margarita there is.
Wow.
It is fabulous. It is inexpensive, and it is good.
Well, your place. So what is your pro tip for this?
Well, it's
Sure.
kind of what Emily was saying. Pro tip is there's Taco Tuesday. You get like a board of tacos and a beer for $10.
My pro tip is, I guess, if you want a paper menu, you'll have to ask. So bring your phone, because it is one of those little scanning.
Yeah, the QR thing.
Yeah.
If you want to try Sholo, it's located just off 7th Street in Thunderbird. The average check is about $20, and they don't take reservations. I want to thank Jenny, Emily, and Shelley for joining me at the table today. And thank you for joining us on Check Please Arizona. If you'd like to share your favorite restaurant, head to our website, azpbs.org/checkplease, and nominate your must-eat-at spot. Who knows, you could be joining me at this table. Be a part of the foodie conversation in Arizona on social media using #CheckPleaseAZ. Join us next time when 3 new guests make their recommendations right here on Check Please Arizona. I'm Chef Mark Tarbell. Have a delicious life.